Hello, I'm Reginald Bullock, and
My name is Trey Wilder, and on today's show, this is called Just Living. It's the first episode called The Pilot. I like it. I like it. I think one thing that I'm hoping I can bank on is that while I say I know what I'm going to be doing,
Mhm,
I know that I don't know everything too.
mhm,
And I think a lot of time people want to not seek out help,
mhm,
and
mhm.
I think that's kind of ignorant. Like,
Well, it may be ignorant now,
mhm,
but in my generation, seeking out help was not just a sign of weakness.
mm,
But in the military, if you went to get psychological help
mhm.
or you had a mental problem,
That's gonna affect your job
it
too
was
from
going to
their
go on your
families.
record,
Yeah,
and you may very well be kicked out of the military.
because they feel like you can't do your job, and
Right.
yeah.
So many people got kicked out of the military once they were deemed mentally unstable, as opposed to the help that they have now.
Hmm.
So my generation grew up where you don't tell nobody nothing
Right.
ever.
Mm.
Because if you tell one person and they tell somebody else,
It's out there.
now it's out there and you'll be viewed as such, and that's going to impact your career, which impacts your revenue, which impacts you to be able to take care of your family, which impacts your hustle. And so therefore, you make the choice. I got to take care of my family.
Right.
I got to get my hustle on. I don't care what's wrong with me. I'm going to deal with it.
Okay.
So now we see the opposite, the extreme, where everybody talks about everything.
Right.
This is wrong with me. Oh, I'm depressed. I got anxiety. I hear so many people, oh, I'm a little anxious. Like when we were growing up, like, what? You anxious? You have anxiety? You're depressed? That's why you're not going to work? All right. Well, then you're not getting paid.
Yo, hold on.
You know,
You
I
can't
mean,
affect the paper.
that's the way it was. You don't go to work, you don't get paid. So you can cry about all your issues and stay home and be broke. Or you can, as we say, suck it up and deal with it. So there's a cultural difference between now and then.
A big cultural difference.
And when you have your child, it may even be a different culture.
Be.
And then you don't know what kind of child you're going to have.
Hey, I'm curious about that. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we hope you have had a good time. Like we said, bro. Listen. This was supposed to be a little test run for the pilot. We ain't got our clothes on like the way we wanted to.
We'll wear them next time.
Hey, next time, next time. But definitely hope you all appreciate this conversation. Hope you all learned something. And most importantly, please like, subscribe, comment, and tell anyone who's anyone about the show. Because not necessarily for ratings, so we appreciate them. But at the same time, we want to get y'all feedback. Because maybe we said something that was off or sounded wrong, or you had questions about it. I don't know. I know people might have question marks on something I said. So please share your thoughts and tell us. I know for a fact. I promise you, I will gladly reach out. And Reggie's pretty open himself too. And again, it's just two guys having genuine conversation from different backgrounds. So, but before we do close, I do want to say, Reggie, I appreciate you because fun fact, he did challenge me when we were fishing, and he was like, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna call me, go ahead. And if you know Reggie, that's more of like, I'm doubting it a little bit. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I call this man next day, next week type vibes, and I did, and now we're here, and this is really motivating because I gotta go help a friend move after this, and I promise you, I'm trying to think how can I avoid that to go get some more recordings done. Like this is exciting, bro. This is
hustle.
Exactly. So Reggie, like from the bottom of my heart, just over the years, I appreciate you as a person, and I just wanted to make sure I had it on camera. I know we had like a flowers segment, quote unquote, to possibly talk about, but like I wanted to make sure I gave you your flowers and say thank you from the bottom of my heart. So I appreciate this.
Thank you. All right. Well, on that note, in the words of Russell Simmons,
Hey,
thank you very much. God bless.
hope you have a good one.